Whether you know the play or not, this is the story of Macbeth, and it's bloodier than a drunken dentist's Doc Marten boots. In the opening scene, we see three witches scheme and hear tales of Macbeth busting heads. That guy, he killed legions of those naughty Norwegians. Make the lad Thane of Cawdor, Dunk said. Then the witches appear when Macbeth cometh near. They've a promise or two to intrigue. He'll be made Thane of Cawdor, after that will he sure to be the king, that's a whole different league. So he writes to his wife, Dark's old love of his life. She's delighted but anxious as well, 'cause he's too blinking sweet to kick Dunks off his seat. Guess it's now down to her to raise hell. That gal's got a mission to stoke his ambition, mocks his manhood to conquer his fears. By the start of Act 2, Macbeth knows what to do, and he follows a knife that appears. He returns caked in blood, and she says, hey, it's all good, 'cause blood disappears with mere water. Then this old porter bloke tells a few willy jokes, and Macduff discovers the slaughter. With Dunk's death exposed, his kids take to their toes. Banquo's wary, and nature revolts. Mac's crowned king of the nation, then it's assassination. Banquo dies, but his son Fleance bolts. Though his life may have ceased, Banquo's back at the feast, as a ghost just the host can perceive. Macbeth whimpers and wails, goes for kingly but fails. With suspicion and shock, his guests leave. Well, a ghost went and spoiled it. Macbeth's life's in the toilet, so it's off to the witches he goes. Oh, they're sly, they imply that the guy cannot die. Still Macduff, he gets right up his nose. What a murderous reign. Old Macbeth strikes again. Butcher's spouse ruins house of Macduff. As you may well have guessed, Macduff's far from impressed, says the time now has come to get tough. When the fifth act begins, the Queen's paid for her sins, driven mad by a phantom blood spot. That loopy old bride opts for grim suicide. It's a hot day in hell the gal's got. Well, Macbeth sure needs soothing when he hears of trees moving, though he kicks butt in battle until Macduff's small interjection. He was born of C-section. Macbeth's hopes now go sharply downhill. Now that Malcolm's ensconced and Macbeth's lost his bonds, that's the end. Rights restored, we're all through. Though King Mal's unaware that young Fleance is out there, and the witches say he'll be king too. Thanks for watching, and best of luck if you're tackling this thing in the exam.